Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide. There's just 2 days to go until the reopening of theme parks here in England. And today I'm back here at the Alton Towers Resort to come and check out some more updates. I wasn't expecting to be filming another vlog, but over the past few days they've done so many updates here at Alton Towers that I thought I'm going to have to come back and film another update for you all, just to share what exactly has been going on. Down here on the front lawns, it's a hive of activity, still working on the stage area. So we'll start off with that in just a moment. And along with that as well, the 2021 park map has now been put up inside the theme park as well. So we'll take a look at that and also talk about another ride edition that's coming to the world of Davy Williams in 2021. Lots going on, 2 days to go. We're excited. Are you excited? Let us know down below in the video comments. But yes, let's start off down here on the lawns and have a look at exactly what's going on with this overall festival style area, what they've set up down here for all of the different entertainment and events happening this year. So let's start off today's update down here on the front lawns, where there's been so much work happening on the stage over the past few days. Look at this. Loads more props and theming got into place there. You got the speaker towers on either side of the stage as well. And as you can see this morning, there's actually some lighting testing going on. It's looking awesome, isn't it? So let's have a bit of a zoom in there over to the stage so we can see some more of those details that have gone into place. So quite a few of these props have been in for just over a week now, but they've just kept adding more and more, and lots of different lighting gone into place as well. Of course, you've got all the truss at the top there, and the lighting rig with all sorts on there. You can see parkans, moving heads, all sorts of different stage lights and so much more. At the back there as well, you've got like a blue cloth going all the way across, and of course you've got some like ribbons hanging down as well, and they're also the same colours of the ones that are all here now on the front of the stage. It looks brilliant, doesn't it? I'm really liking the overall look of it. Now, of course, it's got a bit of a steampunk vibe going on, but also as well, looking at the colour scheme of this, could possibly link to Mardi Gras as well, the event that's going to be happening at Alton Towers starting from next month. So, yeah, possibly all the theming around the outside of the stage there could definitely fit in with Mardi Gras, and then they could also move about the props on the stage to fit that in with, of course, whatever else is going to be going on there as well. So yeah, it's certainly looking great, isn't it? But all the props and theming down there, just have a bit of a recap of what they've got and keep zooming in for you. So on the left there, you've got like a bookcase and shelving units with a lamp and also a chair there. As we move across, some sort of machinery. That's quite interesting there if we zoom in. A lot of the lights are flashing there on the buttons on top. This is definitely going to be some sort of character show, I'd imagine, or something along those lines, because there's a lot of props, there's a lot of theming in place here. Of course, the wonderful Alton Towers Entertainment team are still working very hard to get this complete, but the stage is looking great. If we zoom out a little bit more, of course you get to see the 2 speaker towers that have gone into place on either side of the stage. Those are looking great, and it's great how they've actually raised them up as well. Of course, there's going to be some really good sound. I mean, looking at the speakers, what they've got in place there, 6 it seems on either side of the stage, 12 speakers there total. There's going to be some good sound coming from those. I can kind of see now as well why they've actually put the stage where it is, because as we all know, Alton Towers in the past has had issues with noise complaints. So putting the stage where it is actually means that the sound is going to be travelling this way throughout the park, instead of when the stage is down the bottom here, and all the sound of course is travelling straight up Towers Street, and there's some houses just to the other side of the trees up there, believe it or not, the other side of the monorail station. So actually putting the speakers where they have is definitely a more sensible decision, because all the sound's going to be travelling this way. But yeah, it's looking really good. Quite a few lighting tests going on. I mean, they're trying some of the more lights at the back there now, as you can see there on the truss. It's looking awesome. I'm really impressed. Of course, there's still some more work to be done, it seems. You've got the big ladder that's in place there. Of course, that isn't part of the set design, I don't think. That's just working on getting all the lighting ready. And of course, there's a lot of programming that has to be done with something like this as well. Getting all the lighting programmed to make sure that it all works. Then blue ones have come on at the back there now as well. So yeah, it's looking absolutely fantastic. Big update there with the stage, and I am really impressed with what we're seeing. I'm loving all the colours, the steampunk vibe, and of course the sound system, what they're going in with this. Much bigger setup than what we had last year for the likes of Oktoberfest, Scarefest. The stage what they had out here was good, but this is much bigger scale, and I'm really looking forward to it. Along with that, we've got some tents that have gone into place over here as well, and what seems to be a Merlin magic making lorry just coming up behind them there as well. Wonder where that's going, finishing off some theming somewhere. You can just see it through the side. Merlin Magic Making, that's the company, an in-house company by Merlin Entertainments that's responsible for doing all the theming around the parks, and they do often contract other companies in as well to do work, but Merlin Magic Making are the ones that oversee it all. But yes, anyway, as I was saying, you've got these marquees that have gone into place. Looks like there's some benches kind of under there as well, so I don't really know if this is going to be all undercover seating options, or is there going to be maybe a bar under there, hot dog stands, that sort of thing. I'm really not too sure. Quite a lot of activity with vehicles today, with just 2 days to go though, lots going on. If we zoom in just over there, you can also see that chicken, burgers and fries has come back. We've seen this unit here for last year. Of course, it's a hot food unit that's down here on the front lawn, so we can guess that that's going to be opening yeah, from next week when the park reopens on Monday, I'd imagine, from the fact that that's in place. But yeah, it's all looking really exciting. Loads of stuff going on down here at the moment, and of course with the stage area looking fantastic, all of the seating what's out here as well, it's really impressive. And talking of the seating, actually, just whilst we're still here on the lawns, move a little bit further over this way so that you can see it. They've actually put all new tabletops on and advertised all the different events that are going to be happening this year, so we can just about zoom in and see that on there. Of course, you can see Mardi Gras advertised, Oktoberfest, Scarefest, Christmas on there as well. So yeah, and fireworks. So yeah, they've actually got the events all advertised on the benches, of course, which will be great because people will come down here, sit down, have some food or have the picnic, what they've brought, and get to see all the different events over on there as well. So really exciting. And of course, there's some more updates to share today as well here from Alton Towers that I'm going to talk all about now for you. I tell you what, it's an absolutely freezing Saturday morning here at Alton Towers. I really hope it warms up in the next couple of days, ready for the parks to reopen. But anyway, down here now in Mutiny Bay, all these barriers have been put out. They had a one-way system in place down here last year because of social distancing. That's set to be the same this year, it seems. As you can see, all the signage is in place. But the good thing is they've actually painted all the barriers up purple, and they look absolutely fantastic. Like, really pleased that they've all been painted on brand to match the logo and all the signage. Just looks a lot better than having standard barriers about. But yeah, these have all been painted down here. There's a few more down there that I just think are blocking this off to stop us walking down there at the moment, you know, because it's just the gardens that are open. So I think they'll be moved. But the ones that are staying in permanent, should we say, or at least for the first few months of the season anyway, will be all of these ones that have been painted. I've also just noticed over at Heave Ho, they've actually put in some more permanent lighting. You see the two blue lights just on the operator's cabin there, shining out towards the boat itself. Yeah, they're new, they've been put on there, so that should look quite good at night. And talking of night, we've got some longer opening hours this year that I'm really excited for. So one of the reasons for them having all of this extra lighting around the park, the stage setup and all the events is because of longer opening hours that Alton Towers are having in 2021. It's now been confirmed that next week, for the opening week of the season between the 12th and 18th of April 2021, the park will be open 10 AM through until 8 PM. Just thought I'd show you the stage again over here because we've got more lighting testing. Some of them moving heads, some of the lighting down there at the front, and on some sort of machinery there in the centre as well. Looks great, doesn't it? There you go, another little zoom in for you. Of course, we're from quite a distance away over here, but yeah, you can get a good idea on exactly what's happening over there. It's so colourful, isn't it? I'm loving it. Oh, there we go, on some of the settings now. But yeah, longer opening hours is something that we've wanted here at Alton Towers for quite a long time, because it was always Scarefest and fireworks that was open late in the evening till 9 o'clock. And then of course last year with Oktoberfest, they then went in and did some later closes, 8 o'clocks. But yeah, then this year they've gone in with loads of different opening hours, and it seems like we're going to be seeing that continue throughout the year, because weekends up until Mardi Gras, when that starts in the middle of May, are also going to close at 8 o'clock, which is brilliant. Now the hours are yet to be announced for Mardi Gras. However, the fact that we're going to be seeing 8 o'clock closes anyway without the special events makes me think we could potentially be seeing a 9 o'clock close for the Mardi Gras days, or at least the peak days during Mardi Gras. Probably not in the week, but during the weekends, possibly Fridays, we might see later openings. But of course, that's still yet to be announced. Great to see longer opening hours though. It's something that a lot of people have wanted for a long time here at Alton Towers. It is a big park, and of course it takes a lot of time to walk around. In terms of some of the off-peak days, it's still looking like it's going to be 4 o'clock, but you've got to think on those days there's maybe 4,000-5,000 people here. As much as I still think 4 o'clock is too early for a park of this size to close, I still don't mind the fact that, you know, they're pushing the busier days to open later. It's certainly better than shutting at 4 o'clock anyway on the off-peak days and then just getting a 5 or 6 o'clock close on the other days. So the fact they're going in with these opening hours, and it's definitely a big extension. Like, I'm really impressed with what we're seeing with everything this year from Alton Towers, and there's even more updates to share when we look at the 2021 map. Oh, so it's just started to rain, but the Smiler is testing, and we've got a bit of a different angle for you that I didn't manage to get the other day. Check that video out there if you've not already seen it. It's a really nice day actually, blue skies here at Alton Towers. And the Smiler was testing, that was put on just a few days ago here on the channel. And yeah, in the foreground you can see there, another tent is actually starting to go up. So of course this is over on the other side of the lake. And yeah, you can see they're actually just installing that at the moment. So not too sure what that's going to be for. Is it going to be more undercover seating maybe? Oh, Duck's video bomb in there. Is it going to be more undercover seating, food, entertainment, or something else? Could it be Mardi Gras related? Who knows? But yeah, some more undercover areas is always good, especially at the moment for this first month of the season where indoor areas are going to have to remain closed because of government guidance. But yeah, it's good to see. And obviously we saw the Smiler going around there as well. But I tell you what, it is very gloomy now. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be hanging about much more, but we still need to go and have a look at that 2021 map. So yeah, we'll go and have a little look at that. It might be a bit wet for it because of course it's now absolutely chucking it down and it's freezing. No wonder that there's hardly anybody here today. Really quiet. It's probably the quietest day I've seen actually of these gardens days, and yeah, it's really not the best weather for it at all. But I can hear the Smiler's lift hill going again though, so we're maybe going to get another 1 cent, shall we? Another train cent, so we can have a little look. Looks like we're going to. Here it comes, up that first lift hill. Of course the ride's got 2 lift hills. This is the initial one. The one we saw just is the second lift hill, which is a vertical lift. Oh, it's absolutely horrible now. I'm standing under a tree here, so it's not too bad, but yeah. Oh, it's absolutely throwing it down. Right, let's go and actually find this map, unless we see any more updates along the way. And oh no, I'm going to get absolutely soaked. Look at it now. Oh, it's like hail now. It is actually hailing. Oh no! We've got, what, 2 days to go now until we're back in the theme parks riding rides, and it is hailing here at Alton Towers. Look at that. Look at the size of some of these hailstones. Blimey, that's an update I didn't think we'd be getting today. Look at that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stay under this tree for a minute. Look at the size of them. Let's see if we can catch any. Yeah. Oh, I can't catch any, but that is mad. Oh, look at it. Hail here at Alton Towers. 2 days to go, everybody. Happy April. Happy theme park season. Well, the hailstorm's getting considerably worse. I've been parked here for about 15 minutes now under this tree. Well, the Smiler's still going. And Spinball Wizard's joined in the fun now as well, and that's testing. But the guys over in Entertainments over there are still working hard, setting up that stage. All the speaker guys over there putting all that together, all the technicians. Yeah, like fair play to them. When you come and watch the entertainment on that this year, really appreciate all the work that's gone into the setup. But yeah, honestly, like these hailstones are massive. It's just carrying on. Like I said, I've been here about 15 minutes now. Look at it. And the ground is starting to be covered. Didn't think I'd be getting these updates today. Oh, I can hear a bit of audio testing actually. That sounds like that's coming from them speakers. But yeah, look at this. It's crazy. What a day. I can't believe they're still testing rides in it as well. Well, the hailstones seem to have stopped, but it is raining now here at Alton Towers. It's not a very pleasant day at all now. It's absolutely freezing too. Let's hope it gets warmer by the start of the theme park season. Perfect for all the ducks though. They're loving it. And yeah, I bet they can't wait for all the guests to be back in the park in a couple of days' time. Just thought I'd zoom into Dark Forest from here though, because you can see the top of Rita. You don't often get to see this, but obviously with there not being really any leaves on those trees over there at the moment, you can see Rita, yeah, the tallest point of the ride over in Dark Forest, right here from Towers Street. How about that? But anyway, yeah, just thought I'd share with you a few more updates here on Towers Street, because they've got the lights that are turned on now over here at Chocolate and Waffles. A few bulbs need replacing on there, so hopefully they get them sorted out. But yeah, they're actually walking up the other side of Towers Street at the moment, because they're actually still painting the buildings here. 2 days to go and they're still painting. A bit of last minute Alton Towers there, but you know what, at least it's being done. Food and drinks arriving down there as well. So what I said earlier in the vlog about them probably being open from Monday, anyway, I imagine that's the case. There you go, he's got a big crate of Coca-Cola going in. And talking of other updates on Towers Street, up at CBeebies land there and next to Corner Coffee, put a big marquee in, like another covered area, some more covered seating of course, which is going to be needed, especially because the first month of the season you're not going to be able to sit indoors because of the government restrictions. So yeah, it's good to see that Alton Towers have thought about that, and especially up here next to CBeebies land as well, you know, because if you're coming here as a family and bringing kids, they're going to get cold, aren't they, you know, so it's nice to have a covered over area up there. So we'll carry on up Tower Street, have a look at some more of the updates, and then wrap up today's vlog. So a bit of repaving work going on there outside the new guest services. I say the new guest services, it's not been there for quite a few years, but it was actually the old location. Then they merged it all into the box office, and then they changed it and have split them up again for this year, which is definitely a better decision in my opinion. But yeah, they're still painting all the buildings down here. As you can see, they've actually put some new little bits of decoration up there on the windows, like stars and stuff on there, and look a bit like fireworks, don't they, them other things that they're on there. But yeah, nice to see some more updates going on to the buildings. Like I say, I'd love to see more done with Tower Street in the long term, but at least for now they're painting up the buildings to make them look better. You've got the new logo that's gone in up there on that top window as well. A bit of a branding clash there going on, isn't there? You've got the brand new logo up there at the top and the old one next to the cash machine. So I really hope that, you know, they can sort out the old logos, you know, and just get them all on brand. That's something that, you know, it just would annoy me in my own theme park, you know, little things like that. The fact that it's the old logo up on the tower, but when you drive in, and of course on the marketing material such as there, it's the new logo. So hopefully they'll get that sorted out. Well, that's just me being me, you know, it's the little details to me that really do matter. But Alton Towers have already done so much for this year, so fingers crossed they'll update the logos on the tower here at some point. But yes, I've built it up enough in the vlog. Let's have a look at the 2021 map. So as we can see then, on display here at the top of Tower Street is the Alton Towers Resorts 2021 map. Ooh, we'll start off here in the top right corner. Of course, the World of David Walliams, new for 2021. It was originally supposed to open last year, 2020, but because of coronavirus, of course, that has been delayed to this year. Now, I did also mention earlier on about another addition coming to this area for this year. Of course, we've got the Dark Ride, Gangster Granny the Ride. That's located here in the former play area building. That's going to be opening next month, of course, if government restrictions allow. Then you've also got the Royal Carousel and also as well Raj's Bouncy Bottom Burp, which are two existing rides that have been rethemed. Also, you got Flavio's Fabulous Fandango, which is of course the Sizzler ride, the fourth temporary ride that Alton Towers have brought in for this year. That's in place in the World of David Walliams. So we still don't know what's going to be open from Monday. Like, is the area going to be open with then 3 rides, just not the Dark Ride, because obviously that can't open because of the restrictions, or is that whole area going to be closed off? I'm not too sure. Of course, you have still got the driving school as well. That's located just down here. It's actually classed as part of the Towers area now. Before, this was all Cloud Cuckoo Land, but they've kind of put it in down at the bottom corner here as well. So yeah, it's still known as Cuckoo Cars Driving School. Of course, we then got the other 3 rides that make up the Retro Squad. You can see that down here at the bottom as well. Funk and Fly, Roller Disco and Mixtape. They've all got a minimum height requirement of 1.2, and they are also included in theme park admission. So you got Funk and Fly, which of course is over in Forbidden Valley. That's on the former site of where Ripsaw was. And of course, if we come over to Dark Forest, you got the Roller Disco. That's the Walters ride. That's where the Twirling Toadstool actually used to be in there, and the Ugg Swinger. And then over here in X Sector, you've got Mixtape. And of course, with that ride, that's actually located on the former site of Submission. So yeah, in terms of any other updates on the map, a few other little changes, but nothing too much really. I'm sure this will be available online soon as well for you to actually have a more detailed look at on the website. But yeah, it's all really exciting, isn't it? And talking of updates, as I showed you a few weeks ago, Mixtape you can actually see from outside the perimeter. So what I'm going to do now the rain seems to have stopped is actually go and park up just outside the main road to Alton Towers, and we'll have a bit of a zoom in and see what we can see of Mixtape. So I'm going to get in the car, drive down the road, and let's go and have a look and see what we can see into X Sector and wrap up the vlog. So I'm out here now on the road that runs just next to Alton Towers, where we can get a good zoom into X Sector, Oblivion, the Smiler, and of course Mixtape. Now I did mention a few weeks ago, what are they actually going to do with Mixtape in terms of fitting it in with the area? This was of course before they announced it as the Retro Squad, the 3 of course funfair rides that are making up that. And yeah, what they've actually done is stuck some vinyl stickers by the looks of it onto the ride, so you can see Mixtape there, the logo, just behind the queue line fencing. And of course you've got that black and purple and blue branding all around there as well. And of course the ride itself, which is a smashing jump. So what we'll do, we'll walk a little bit further up the road and see if we can see any more updates of it. So the only other thing you can see from a little bit further up is the fact that I've actually put some more branding there on the operator's booth as well for Mixtape. You can see there's logos on there and it all fits with the colourways, of course, that they've gone with for the retro squad. But yeah, it's good to see that they're trying to fit them in a bit more with the areas. I am really pleased to see these temporary rides having branding attached to them to make them fit in better with the theme park environment. As much as these rides aren't going to be themed to each individual area of the park that they're in, at least they're all being branded up so they don't just look like they've been funfair rides that have been put out of place inside the theme park. I really like the marketing style, what they've gone with, the retro squad going back to the 80s. And yeah, there's plenty of updates here on the channel, of course, following this since they were first spotted inside the park through, of course, now to a couple of days until people are going to be riding them. So there we go. That's all from this mini vlog. I say mini vlog, there's actually been quite a lot going on, more than I imagined, of course, with all the stage, more ride testing, the hailstorm. What a funny day it's been. But you know what, I'm absolutely freezing. I'm going home. I hope that you've enjoyed the vlog and thank you very much for joining me. Of course, there's only a couple of days to go now until we're back in the theme parks and lots of brand new vlogs and exciting content on the way. Me and Charlotte will be here at Alton Towers in just a few days time and we can't wait to share an action-packed vlog for you all. Thank you very much for joining me here on Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there, keep on riding. See you soon.